Hello, I'm Spaztastic, and welcome to Spaztastic TV. Today we're going to be looking at these little Ford one-piece of, well, if you get it just right, shiny packaging. But what I got is a four-piece combo set, a little collective little tin, Ozark Trail, Walmart brand, you know, all that fun stuff. But I got three of these, and wanted to see if that would be a good gift idea or what have you. But anyhow, let's go ahead and get into that. And there's also a bonus before the end of this video, so stick around for that too. And hopefully I can actually, instead of looking at the viewfinder, actually look at the camera instead of, just all of us. Now, hopefully there isn't a little bit of film grain because I have some improved lighting, of which you can tell that I'm not casting really any shadows on the wall until I bring my hands up. That's courtesy of a shop lamp I just put up above my head. But anyhow, this is the first one I was showing you. Now, if you're wondering what the heck this little thing is right here, it is a freaking... It's a money clip. But anyhow, since I got the Fiskars of Terror, let's go ahead and open this thing up. Since I don't have a knife or anything around me to do that. Get a little ASMR of opening freaking clamshell packaging. Which I usually say I don't do unboxings on this channel. This one's pretty well there. But let's just pull this multi-tool out and go ahead and look at her. You got a multi-tool here, of which. To be honest with you, it doesn't look like it's like the world's greatest multi-tool. It's not really the most ergonomic thing, which if you have to squeeze on it, these little edges kind of hurt your hands. But let's see what does this have in there. It has your traditional dull knife, your bottle opener screwdriver attachment. There's a Phillips head screwdriver in there. Now it's got a serrated edge on it that's also dull. As I said, Phillips head. No Robinson screws here. Canadians will get what I meant by that. Another little edge with a little screw on it. It's got a file. It's got a little can opener. The file feels like it kind of is halfway decent. I'm going to try to keep my stuff in there. A little dull as hell can opener. But yeah, that's the little multi-tool that it comes with, of which it actually comes with another little multi-tool bottle opener thing here, of which they go in metric sizes. I don't know if that shows up too good on the camera thing right here. But, it's got the different M size. Got a bottle opener. Not exactly sure what this fork is. I'd assume you could possibly get a nail out with that. But seeing as that I use screws because, well, I'm not an idiot, that's why. You also might be wondering why there's a thumbtack here. That's for the bonus bit. But anyhow, let's get on to the bread and butter of this, which would be the knife. And I'm going to use the knife even with the little plaster protector thing on to get the money clip out. Now, how does that wood feel? It feels all right, but it feels like one of the kind of wood that, if for some unknown reason you washed it, it would lose its finish and it'd start splintering. And by the way, it claims to be polka wood, but I don't think anybody really cares with the Ozark Trail logo on it. And then you have this knife, which is suspiciously light. I mean, it's ridiculously light. It doesn't have a lot of play in it. It's got a pocket clip. What does that say? It's just the Walmart Inc. number with the January 2019 compliant for formaldehyde. You probably already wrote that. Now, is it sharp? Somewhat. I mean, it would get the job done if you needed it to. But anyhow, this one's like the one that comes with the fanciest case. Now, it does have other things on the inside of it. It has it's a mildew-proof piece. Okay, along with your oxygen-absorbing silica gel packets. A little pocket thing on here that goes on your belt, which you can't get away from any of these sort of things, which I assume is for the multi-tool because, well, everything else is a clip on it or is supposed to go in your wallet. But, you got this little wood grain thing right here. So let's go ahead and toss the garbage off onto the side and put this stuff in here. Now, why would I be showing these as opposed to the other little knife sets that they have there? Well, it just has to do with the fact that, well, these actually make decent gifts. Like, if you're going to give me a gift, I'd be happy with something like that. But anyhow, let's look at the next one. But before we do that, I'm going to take a break. So for me, it will be like 10 minutes. So for you, it will be just... All right, Danger Fiskars are back out. See, I told you it'd only be like a second. I just had to ditch my jacket and blind you. But, go ahead and get this open. This video padding at this point in time. I'm probably just going to edit out this bit. So the first things first is you get this little key knife. Now, these things have been known to be just absolute crap, and I'm willing to bet absolutely that this is not sharp. This little outside bit right here feels like it's made out of steel with that sort of coating that they put on that always feels powdery. The knife has a little bit of play into it, but I don't think that matters. But this is not sharp. I mean, I'm putting a fair bit of force on that. I'm not even scratching myself. But, you know, something to throw on your keychain. I actually did have a thought on this, though, which was maybe I shouldn't take out these little plastic inserts here because I do actually plan on giving these out as gifts. So if my family isn't watching, they're the ones that are seeing it probably aren't going to realize that, hey, they might not be getting these. Or they might be getting these. Yeah. Then you got another little bottle opener. I guess you could use that as a screwdriver attachment, you know. Metric freaking tops on it. Just a little cut out piece of steel. Nothing too special right there. Let's look at this knife. This knife it's suspiciously hard to get out of its packaging, but it's also light. It's got a plastic handle. It's got a little rubbery grip on there. I actually rather like that. But I don't have a problem with freaking plastic handled knives. In fact, they can be quite good. And this one, ooh, this one feels a lot nicer than the other one. I'll take that little plastic bit off right there so if my cousin wants to stab themselves with it, then go right ahead. And just about as sharp as the other one, which is sharp but not going to gouge your eyes out sharp. But yeah, pocket clip and everything. That's not bad. Now, they did sell these for a period of time. I'm going to blind you. It's got a little LED light on it, which is very useful. It's a keychain thing. This weighs more than anything else in there. It's also really hard to get them open. With, like, I wouldn't even call that a knife with how dull that is. I mean, it's got a sort of an edge on it. I mean, you could go to fish. You could open up a letter. Insult the knife, Phillips head screwdriver, if you can see it. I got to keep in mind that I'm really not looking at the viewfinder in this. I'm actually looking at what I'm holding in my hand. Bottle opener, slotted screwdriver. It's not flat, it's slotted. Probably gonna get comments on that. No Robinsons on there. If you're Canadian, you understand what I'm saying. Get that in there like it was just packaged. But yeah, that's that one. And I'm assuming that it has another little. It just has the anti-mildew thing underneath. It's not going to have a little pouch like the other one you can see right there has. And for the sake of freaking speeding this up, I'm just going to... Alright, here's the next one. And just for some more video padding. I hate unboxing. You always got somebody telling you like their fucking life story when they're opening the thing up. But yeah, you go ahead and you got this one. I'm going to pull the knife out of this one first, instead of like the last one. Because this knife has got... that is steel. It's a pretty good solid lump of steel. By far the dullest knife out of all of them. And it has more play in it than that blue one. That blue one, I really rather like that knife. You know, go ahead and stick that back in there. It's got these little freaking fold-out little multi-tools, of which these things can be good, but they're usually crap. And this one doesn't have a spring in it, but it looks like the end of it goes down pretty good. Then you get to the little thing over here, you pop it out. Opens up with the sharpest knife in the entire set. It's got your Phillips head screwdriver in there, P1. On this side, oh, actually, I thought it was going to be hard to get it open. It's got basically a toothpick and a file, which seems to not be that bad, and little slotted screwdriver end thing on it. But yeah, these fold club. They fit on your keychain. They're actually more useful than you'd think they would be. But yeah, that's nice. The knife's You get a little LED keychain light that's impossible to get out of its packaging. I'm sorry if I'm saying, I guess I can edit that out and freaking post, but go ahead and blind you again. Or not. Because I'm willing to bet it's got a little sticker on the inside of it. Of which I would be correct. It's got 4 button cell batteries in it. That'd be expensive. Damn it. Jump cut. Alright. Okay, a little cheapo blue LED. Nothing special. Although whoever invented the little plastic tubes that go inside these things, I don't know if they're supposed to be in there or not, but oh my god, does it actually make freaking messing with the batteries in them easy. Let's go ahead and get that back in there. I guess I really don't need to do this part on camera, but yet as I said, video padding. It does the world of it makes a world of wonders. Let's get on to one of these card knives, of which I don't like these things, but good god, that thing's thick. That is the thickest card knife I've ever seen. I mean, that's got to be almost an 1/8 inch thick. And it's got your typical bottle opener freaking things on it. Your little direction finder. Saw that like halfway through going to macro mode. Better macro mode or not. There we go. It's kind of dull as shit right there. But whatever. I highly doubt that I'd actually be using that for anything. I'm not really a big fan of that. It's got a little card in it that explains to you what all the little things are. And I highly doubt that it has anything special behind it. But anyhow, those are the 3 combo ones. I think there might have been another one, but I didn't really look that hard. But anyhow, I'm spaztastic. And wait a second, there's a bonus here. As I said, thumbtack was going to come into a thing. Now, but as I said, I was going to have a bonus, and since I have went and done a fairly bit of shopping, and this just happens to have been like one of the worst calendars I've ever seen in my entire life. Now, it's the only reason I'm showing this to you is it's going to be a decoration back on the wall because it's kind of meme-worthy almost. But yeah, no, instead of going with like, you know, some of their classic trucks, I mean, like the oldest truck you're going to get's right there. And I just got to say that it's like the lamest calendar I've ever seen. I mean, sure, you know, F-150, it's an excellent truck and shit, but you know, this is the worst calendar ever. I had to buy it. I guess I'm showing off my inner millennial. Anyhow, it's spaztastic. Thanks for watching. You'll see that on the wall in the future. By the way, do you like this backlight thing that I got going on right here? Because I think it seems like it's a little too bright. It's overexposing the video a little bit. Of course, I guess I could fuck with that in editing too, but, you know. Thanks for watching. I'll have techno musical play now.